Alright, we should be just about good to go. Get the Link to the Past key tracker up and running. We are off. Oops, I should probably switch scenes, shouldn't I? There we go. Prosecute the race there. Dead Guys, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome back to the Randomaniacs. Appreciate... Oh my gosh, where is that? The 22 months of support, thank you so much. Would like to let you know, apparently, 90% of women who walk into a department store apparently turn right immediately. There's your random facts of Randomaniac. Thanks so much for the sub. So yeah, we start out with this. We don't have a sword. We have our boots, because yay for things, apparently. Oh, they did start with a sword. Dang. That's what I get for not paying attention. I keep forgetting Casual Boots has a sword to open. Hyrule Castle Small. Gee, there's a shock. Hey, Kiki, welcome on in. Yeah, I don't know what the official thing is there, but that's what they claim. Oh, I didn't actually want to get the kill. Money. Okay, they're money droppers. I'm not so concerned about them. I would like the money, but not enough to actually go get the money. Don't bother with this thing. Nice Pal Small, yay. Short term there, Opno. Apparently it's a tie-in to, I guess, Call of Duty Black Ops. So it'll be that way for, I guess, a couple of days, and then they're gonna have like a Kappa, whatever the character's name is, emote, and then it'll be that for like the rest of the month or something like that, I think is what I read. I got a lot of small keys here. That's an interesting start. I didn't get a drink, did I? No, I didn't. Just trying to keep an eye on some work stuff. Got some work stuff where it's like, if I click on a button, it would be really nice to do during the race here occasionally, but... Oh, thank you, Teapot, for the exact clarification there. Yeah, I knew it was the gist of it, but... Still don't have anything. We don't have bombs. Fortunately, it's not worth killing the guards because they're money. Rats might be different, I think. I think the rats are the other group. Dang, I didn't want to kill you. Actually, well, I wanted to kill you, but I wanted to kill you with the sword. So I'm pretty certain, as I said, I'm pretty sure we get money off these. Yeah. The rats are the ones that are potentially the other group. arrows. Yeah, that's not good either. Okay. So we don't care about drops. This is good. Saves us some time, I guess. Early Moon Pearl. Interesting. Okay. 30 does mean I can buy bombs if I have to. Well, we can get our bombs. Remember, this is casual. This is casual, which means we have boots. Oh yeah, some of these randomizers that exist here, nonconformist, are amazing with the amount of effort that people put into them. Hey, thank you, Matt. Honestly, Zelda 1 randomizer had a ton of work put into it over the years. I will say that much, too. I'm biased on that one, but... I have boots. I have boots, 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 and a sword, which is really scary. Oh, it's not scary because it's key sanity. We do have to do all dungeons on this mode. Alright, so we could technically buy a bunch of bombs. Oh, sweet. Best of luck to you, Opno. Hope you get a good matchup there. Oh, yes, bombs. Thank you. That's really good, because now it'll save me going in and out of, Nope. Especially on the key sanity, I'm not taking the hearts. I hear he's overrated there, Flounder. Bomb. Beautiful. You know what? I don't need to go get the bombs now. I got the 2 I wanted. I got 2 I wanted. I want to have 2 for top of Hyrule. I'm not taking the hearts there, Tramp. I'm going to be forced to take hearts as it is. I'm not giving up the frames. In multiple ways. A, the frame of picking up the thing. And B, the frames of... Oh boy. Oh boy. And meh. That's a start. Yes, very much overrated there, Ralthian. Oh boy. I don't really want to go into the Dark World yet. I mean, I want to, but I don't want to. Alright, we're not going to the Dark World just yet, though. I think we have to follow along with the... Ah! Ew. Don't like that opener. Ugh! I want to bomb him. I can't bomb this one because we don't have the thing yet. I probably should have gotten one more bomb, but that's okay. I would like to have my full 10 bombs. So it's a very healthy seed. We could actually have 8 bombs right now. 8 bombs. We do have 8 bombs. Plus 2. We could have 8 hearts right now. So I'm very happy with where my health is right now. So I already have Dark World access. Oh, terrible throw. Jeez, I've been so terrible on my chicken tosses lately. Compass is useless. It's okay. We have to go South Shore here. Well, I do want to go South Shore only because we have to work under the assumption here that we have to be full completionist, I think. My hope is... I don't know if I do actually have the execution advantage of my opponent, but my hope is that we assume that we do. You know what? Let's just do it. Cost me about 5 to 10 seconds, but because there are keys in the pool, big key, small key, would all be important to us to figure out what they are, in addition to any items that are actual items. Nope. 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 Okay, not key sanity, or not cross key. Oh, the temptation to go up to Death Mountain right now is so incredibly high, it's not funny. The temptation to go up there is huge. So we have that hook shot, we could get so much stuff up there, we have mitts, we have Moon Pearl. No! Stop it! I don't want to, A, waste the time of picking them up, but also refills kick in. And refills cost time. Yes, technically if I die, that also costs time, but I would much rather... I feel pretty safe in terms of my ability to survive most of these enemies with our inventory we have. Hey, Star, welcome on in, ma'am. Hope you're doing well today. Yes, and Key Sanity ends up being a very much a Death Warp mode, and since we don't have Mirror currently... Castle Tower. And we need both those anyway at some point here. The more health you have when you walk into a dungeon, the more health that the enemies have to take away, have to murder you, have to damage you with, in order for your Hug Warp to work. And I would really like to be able to Hug Warp early in a Key Sanity, because like I'm gonna probably have to go, for example, into Thieves Town. Oh, bombs! Yay! We're gonna see what's in here. I'm actually opening that on purpose. I'm willing to go to... Okay. I am willing to... I should have actually not... Well, I want to see if I could get money there to save a trip into the cave. I'm willing to go do Zora illegally right now. Well, Zora's legal. I'm willing to do the other stuff illegally. And I don't have flippers, and running is faster. So we'll do... Actually, I'll cut into and out of the cave and do this trick. There we go. That's not a trick. It's not directly a trick, it's true. Why'd you do that then, Fred? Well, if you do that, and then you do this... Oh, no, look, now we're running on the water. Nope, definitely not getting that. Well, Moses parted the water. I don't know if he actually was known to be walking on the water. Stinker, okay. There we go. Hey, Ranch, welcome on in. It'd be cool if you could part the water in this game. That'd be fun, kind of fun. Alright, so. We have a Moon Pearl. So Fire Rod does help us, actually. It does mean we could technically go beat Skull Woods right now. Not legally, but we can beat it. Because, well, you don't really need a key. Do I really want to, though? I only have 7 hearts and a fighter sword. I don't know if I really want to go beat Skull Woods right now. No! This one's actually in logic, weirdly enough. Nope. 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 I'm gonna check Shama before we go into. I'm not gonna go into Eastern yet, but I'm gonna go to Shama. Actually, that don't get long stage. And actually, maybe I will do the illegal play. You know what? I'm gonna do the illegal play. I want to do the overworld stuff before I do dungeons in this situation, because if we do overworld stuff... Yeah, let's go cheat. Do I care about... No, we don't care. We're gonna be doing everything here. We'll find out what's... Garbage. Complete garbage! I shouldn't have come here. But we're only mostly legal, Trenton. I'm willing to take that just in case. Hope you're having a great night. We're mostly legal. Only our fire rod is really out of logic. Out of the good items. And then the stupid blue mail, which I want to put back. No! No! We have to go check it. I hate checking this, but now that we have the pieces, we kind of need to check this. You want to try on your favorite monkeys? We got a monkey race going on. We're still a lamp short. Lamp could actually be an Eastern or something here. But I need to know what's in here, because this will affect massively what we do right now. Good. Okay. We don't care about it. We might logically need it. But we don't care so much about the logic here for that. Okay, through the door. There we go. We're through. Jerk. Oh, yay! Illegal map that we're not going to look at, because why would we look at maps? Ow, stop it. Go away. Thank you. I don't know why I'm going up here. I mean, everything up here is only minorly... No! We don't want that! That can stay there. I need that, don't I? Alright, let's do the bomb jump. Let's try the bomb jump thing. I'm gonna try using the setup that... I'd like to get keys and stuff before I go into dungeons. Because my first play when I go into the Dark World is gonna be going into dungeons. So... Rub the wall. Go do that. We do that. Perfect. Love that setup. Beautiful setup. Let's see, it sets you, as long as you get the, you know, you don't walk too far down. It's nice and easy setup there. Ow, that hurt. Hey, Iceman, welcome on in. But yeah, we've got Light World and Dark World, and any keys we get, like, I mean, again, so legally we know Skullwoods, technically we need to beat the dungeon in order to, do it, but, you know, we were here. Yeah, well, there's a whole bunch of those different, like, bomb jump things that exist, so it's definitely very similar. Hera small, ew. Troll Rock small, okay. We don't have Hera access, actually, right now. I'm gonna have to use a... Well, I guess I could use a Fire Rod shot, but I think we're gonna use a bomb here. Big key of Turtle Rock. Interesting. Almost in its front door spot. Small key to Mire. We don't really care about that. This is all dungeons. We will have to get everything. So it's probably not a bad idea to, again, check some of these. Getting that $20 is huge. It does help us towards doing stuff in the Dark World when we go there. Alright, we have to do this. We have to do Spiral Cave first. Because we don't have a mirror. And we don't want to lose it. But if we're up here and we're getting keys. Okay, good. Again, maybe we shouldn't be up here. Alright, we are going here. We need at least 3 keys to TR. And a key sanity. Probably, you're hoping it's just the 3. Ouch. Again, my correct answer is probably go to Dark World, but the more keys we get here... Turtle Rock 3, oh boy. 3 smalls and a big. Oh, no. That does put Laser Bridge in logic if we... Oh, good, why? That does put Laser Bridge in logic if we had a red cane. And an appropriate medallion to get us into Turtle Rock. None of which we have currently. Light is right, so we go left door. We don't have a mirror, but we do have a hook shot, which means that we can do stuff like this and that. Oh, and mess that up. Good job, Fred. Just go this way, then. Get myself a fresh can. Alright, we do not have... Basically, we're done in Hookshot Cave, so... We'll fill up our magic, though, which is nice. Pod. Okay. Saves us a bunch of time in pod. See, this is a good thing we came here. We bonk. We get out there. Perfect. Okay. The only thing we care about is Hookshot Cave here, so we just go straight in. If we somehow get if we spike a mirror, it's an amazing feat. Again, we'd like a little more money, a little bit more keys would be good. That's actually phenomenal. I can beat Skull Woods right away. Speaking of Skull Woods. Oh, this branch doesn't have the guaranteed small keys, Skull Woods. Oh. Okay, good to know. Oh, that's right. We're not on door rando. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Now I'm extra glad we did this way. Okay. Because that reminds me, I now definitely need to go to Pinball Room. So plus side, because we cheated, we can now full clear the entirety of Skull Woods. Okay, so this is our Dark World access. And with Blue Mail, 7 hearts... Master Sword. This should be doable. We're still need to check everything anyway, so I'm just gonna go in. And I'm gonna do the full clear. Pod's out of logic still. Like completely out of logic and doubly out of logic in certain cases here. Fairy in a bottle, gotta rub it the right way. I'm actually gonna hold on to it briefly. Ow. I'm gonna hold on to the fairy in a bottle very briefly. No! Now I'm gonna try. I know you can hookshot through, and I've always messed up on the line for it. I wanted to ride. Should get my drink. There we go. Ow. All right, no red cane. But I will go for this, because again, there are things we could get. Oh, I wanted a drop to fall there. Not necessarily for myself, but just to get the hand out of the way. fine. We'll just go. If I'm lucky and I get the timing right, I love having the hand not be there. I don't need the key, so I'm not going to even bother going to check the key. Come this way. Come out, go just around this side slightly for the sake of that. I'm not going to save quit out of this dungeon. If I was going to save quit when I was done here, I actually would have considered a play where I did Mothula first and then got this and saved quit. But I don't think I'm going to save quit. I think our plan... is we're just going to walk through. Well, thank you. No one there. There we go. Magic would be nice, but we don't need it right now. We go bop bop. Bop. Oh, we got full magic drop down the bottom there too. I wanted that. But not enough to chase it and risk losing out on things. I don't need the extra. Hopefully I don't need the extra bit of magic here. Can you come down, please? Down, please. Off the wall, please. No, stop it. Get down. Get down. Get down. By the way, this is why I kept that fairy in the bottle, just in case. Ouch. There we go. Now I want to release that fairy in the bottle, pretty much. You son of a monkey. Okay. Wow. All right. Purposely dropping the fairy there. Pokemon in Natagorio? Yep, hammer time. Oh, it's annoying to get the hammer time there. Okay, so... do I want to go pod? No, I don't have keys for it. I'm gonna have to do the front four. I don't like doing the front four in this situation. Actually, we don't have to do the front four. Just there's so many possibilities. That's so good. Hello, my name is Mr. Burns. I believe you have a letter for me. Okay, Mr. Burns, what's your first name? I don't know. I'm gonna think about if I want to go to, I'm gonna think about this. I might just skip Thieves to start here. No, I'm gonna do front four. I do not like leaving front four Thieves. Ew. I don't like leaving front four Thieves in this situation. We're going back to it. I was debating it, like I said. That's part of why I dumped the fairy. I kept the fairy when I recognized I was heading to... No, stop that! I kept the fairy when I was going to Mothula just in case, because I know the Mothula fight can go off the rails sometimes. But once we cleared Mothula, we didn't want to have the fairy anymore. Oh, jeez, this is annoying. This is where I hate this. Because talking earlier, you were saying, "Why, Fred, why were you trying to avoid the health?" Let's look at this right now. I have to take 8 hugs right now in order to die. Whereas, you know, in order to hug warp back to the start. Whereas before, if I had green mail, 4 hugs. If I had taken a couple of less hearts, 2 hugs. I do know I don't bother trying to start hugging until we check this. Yeah, See how long that took? That's why I don't like health. Yeah, way too many hugs this time. 8 hugs this time. Alright, we do have mitts. Don't have... Alright, we have enough money to do this. And then enough money to recover if I decide I want to have money for pod. Like that 20. Definitely take the bombs. Let's actually try to get some more money here. We're not gonna get more money here, are we? Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just go. All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take one quick stop through. Hey, Techromancer, thank you for the luck. Hope you're doing well. We're gonna do one quick run in here. Again, we're probably gonna get money in like Hype Cave or something, but I want pot as an option. I want pot as an option here. And we'll take the annoying frog. Come with me if you want to leave. Again, with Key Sanity, I kind of like being more thorough in this situation. Well, if I get this roll against, you know, someone else, I might be saying, yeah, I don't want to be so thorough. Let's go get, Sure. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. We got distracted. So I can't do anything else legally past here, and actually even it's a pain in the butt to try to do anything else, period. Past Hype Cave in the light world, because in the dark world, yeah, light world, dark world. Because we don't have legal access to the other side right now. Our legal access to the other side right now is Go Beat Aggle 1, because we don't have that yet. That's a great question there, Tramp. I would wager it's between 1 and 37. Throw it in reverse. We're going the wrong way. Okay. Hera. Cheatable. Nope. Absolutely not. Come with me if you want to live, but just remember, you gotta be a frog. Now, Graveyard Ledge is unfortunately in play right now. I don't want to go there, but it's in play. We have to keep that in mind. You stinker. Okay. If we get the medallion, we can cheat Turtle Rock potentially, which we didn't even check to see what that was when we were up there. That was a smart move, Fred. That was a great move not to go check Turtle Rock. It was totally awesome not to go check Turtle Rock while you were up there. Oh, and we also have a bottle for Sick Kid. Oh, take your germs! I have a Sick Kid bottle. That's the wrong way. I don't want to orphan this. That's gross. Gross. Alright, so Eastern... so here's the thing. Eastern is in logic right now to go visit 4 of the chests. We don't have the big key to Eastern. I would love to have the big key to Eastern, because the big key to Eastern would say, hey, we could beat the whole thing, not just a little bit. So Floating Island was nothing of note. Oh, shoot, I forgot the chest. Son of a monkey. I'm going back in the swamp. I'm checking front swamp. And we're going to ice. Should I check front of swamp? No. Am I going to check front of swamp right now? Yes. This is probably a poor play to do, but my mind is I'm literally here. And there's no cheat there. We had access to that at about 4 minutes in. Those flippers, technically. Do we get vanilla? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Let's go kill. Let's go try to kill ourselves a not Argus, a cold stare. I would like a fairy. That's not a fairy. Actually, you know what? Let's mirror here. I want the hearts from the friend. No, stop that. There we go. Got the heart. Perfect. Why are we doing this? This is illegal? Yes, it is. Actually, it's not legal anymore. We have flippers. They're legal. Which means the fire rod's legal. I didn't want full health, which is why I wanted the low health. I want beams. This is actually in logic, strangely enough. Don't hug you. Useless. We do hit the switch in this situation. Yeah, we hit the switch. Even though it takes some time to spin there, it's still technically faster. Well, thank you for pointing that out there, Irv. Oh, dang it. I did not mean to hug him. That's okay. We got a heart coming up here. There we go. Pod? Whatever pod is that? I don't have enough magic technically, do I? I think I actually need full health as part of this plan. Never mind. Thank you, game. Thank you there, Irv. What you talk about? I'm just saying what everyone in chat is thinking. Swamp? I mean, better to get that now? There we go. Now we do this path. Yes, folks, by the way, we are going to be raising money for Starlight Children's Foundation there, which does a lot of cool stuff for kids, basically helping, like, you know, bring things like toys, gaming systems into the hospitals, help those kids boost their morale. We're going to do that throughout November here, so if you're able to contribute at some point here, that would be greatly appreciated there. We're just going to try to raise what we can to try to help those all those kids and their families out, try to help them, you know, boost their morale and everything as they go through all the nasty treatments that they have to go through sometimes. Map uselessness. You don't need maps really in this situation. Pretty much, or until the end of November, whichever comes first, but probably until we improve our morale. Actually, I'm really happy about that. The more health we have, the better. We don't need a red cane at this point, Fred. We want as many fire rod shots as we can in this situation, too, because every fire rod shot we have means less risk with the Master Sword. Because we'll have extra fire rod. We can go... Really? Oh, no! Dang it! I got away from me. There we go. Dungeon 2. Let's go cheat Hera. Fred, why are you cheating? Why aren't you doing other things? It's a great question. We can't beat Eastern or Desert or Pod right now. Very likely, large portion of the game is held right now blocked by Pod. By Eastern. Not Pod specifically, Eastern. Why, Fred? We don't have a lot left that we haven't actually legally checked. I mean, Graveyard Ledge is probably the extent of our legal checks that we haven't done yet. And so it's either Graveyard Ledge or Eastern has our path probably up to Death Mountain. Which is probably at this point just a lamp. We don't need a lamp. Alright, taking the heart here is a minor thing now as opposed to major. But we're just gonna not take the heart anyway. Oh yeah, Ganon's terrible with a hammer there, Opno, I agree. Is this a pendant dungeon? I will take. Never bad to have a little backup just in case. I think I'm willing. I'm gonna go down to the basement. We have the pieces for it. I don't think this hurts me long term, probably. Everyone feels free to sit here and wait, listen to our lovely good idea and bad idea while we're sitting here hanging out. Again, if you are interested in donating, feel free. Link is 100% available there. Yeah, second phase is tough. You have to just do like one or two. To be fair, it was a bad idea, right? I think that one actually came from the Animaniacs show, if I recall. How did I walk off of that without? There we go. No, don't go down. Red. We do not have a Hera Big. So we are orphaning that Hera Big. Write that down in semi-big friendly letters. Big key to this dungeon. Oh. Well, that just gives me another target to go to right now. Go bonk off the wall. Don't want to... Each Master Sword full swing does 2. We're safe quitting unless... Oh, into green. Wow, this was great routing. Okay. Am I willing to eat right now? You know what? No. We save quit. Alright, folks. If you have saluting emotes, get them ready. You have about 30 seconds. If you're watching on YouTube for some reason, feel free to comment with an 07, because that's probably the best, closest thing you get to a saluting emote. If you are a sub to our channel, or even following our channel, you have a saluting emote guaranteed, but you can use your 07s, you can use any channel's emotes, I don't really care, it's just time to be saluting to the music here as we get going here. We'll salute. You're all awesome. We can't get into Mire yet, so we're gonna do Desert. Because Desert's very worth doing right now. We haven't even done Agina, however you pronounce his name yet, so we're not gonna bother. Ether to get in there. Okay. Now again, I did make a minor faux pas earlier in the seed. I did not actually check the medallion in Turtle Rock. We'll have to do at some point here. Pod, okay. So that's going to be a minor thing hanging over our head for a decent amount of the seed. Definitely not taking that. Okay, even though we can't legally beat this dungeon, we can get the other 3 items, and we're not exactly going to skip the legal... We're not exactly going to follow the legally can't beat this dungeon portion of the argument. We'd love to find in this dungeon, or at Checkerboard, or at Agina, well, maybe less on Agina, but in one of those other ones, the Pod Big Key. Oh, Fred, you've already done this, Fred. Don't be poo-poo. Okay, well, see, I told you we didn't need that. I love how I just, like, autopiloted past it, because I was like, oh, yeah, key sanity stuff. You have to check this, because you don't have boots, usually. Or other modes. We're still in Logic. See, that map is totally in Logic. Now we know this dungeon's a crystal. And we don't care, because again, it's an all-dungeon seed. I don't care if they're crystals and pendants. I mean, once in a while I'll have to check to see if I have the 5/6s covered yet. But we don't care, really, about if it's 5/6. Aside from, as I said, just us going back and checking the, you know, opening up the big bomb. That's really the only reason we would care about crystal. And since we have a green pendant, that's maybe slightly out of logic, but still. I'm still going to check it when we walk past. Like I said, the routing's working really nicely for us right now. Time to go bonk off the wall. Okay, you're just going to be an annoying friend here. Take that, avoid the damage. Arrows of uselessness, and we get our crystal for. Now, I don't know if this mode actually differentiates the red crystals. Interesting to see. I'm not going to check right now, though. Because right now, we can menu and not have to worry about things here. I'll actually try to remember to check when I save quit. Because we're save quitting out of Agina. Agina's just a giant pain to walk out of. So, I'm going to save quit out of his house. Now, again, my gut says that eastern... I mean, I guess it could be... Nope, don't need it. It could be eastern. It could be eastern. It could be... Graveyard Ledge. Try to find where that... I guess with the flippers, it made a lot of stuff more in logic, so... 1 in 3 chance we can beat Turtle Rock right now. Guess what I'm not gonna go check right now? I'm not gonna go check Turtle Rock. This is probably not the best idea. Because, again, we could... GT Big could potentially be a friend here. Yeah, that's, as I said, that is one mistake I made. But now I have, like, almost no incentive to walk back up there until the game pretty much forces us to. Which, to be fair, at this point, we're getting close to the point where the game's kind of forcing me to go back up there to check it. Alright, folks, we can only screw this up 17 times, so we'll have to be slightly careful here. Hopefully, it looking promising. Now we're gonna mirror. Wait a second, Fred. Why aren't you going into pod? Because we can full clear this dungeon. We can't full clear. We can't full clear a pod right now. So we beat the dungeon we know we can beat, and maybe we spike the big key to pod while we're doing the checks in this dungeon. This is not an annoying chatter voice. I am directly quoting the chat and what they what they're saying there, ranked. Present company accepted. Oh. Required double dip pod. Required double dip Eastern. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I've heard the mysterious voice there, Kiki, a few times. Yeah, that's a logical double dip required pod. Not more health. Stop it. To be fair, right now the health is just more minor annoyance now that we've gotten the okay, so we go down right. Dash. Miss the switch, hit the switch, walk through. Come up here. Hookshot, grab, key, hookshot, back, come back through. Hey, thank you, CT, hope you're doing well. Bottom corner, dash, just to make sure we don't run into the enemy. We had a 2/3 chance of running into the enemy. Dash across the room. We bounce ourselves off the popo, grab the pot, take that damage, hit the thing, pick up the shield that Opno likes, because now we will be running around with that shield for probably another 50-something minutes. That shield is very illegal, by the way. I should actually go take it back. It's not what we wanted to see. I will just use the fire rod here, because it just makes sense to actually just see the room rather than try to do stuff blind. Definitely want to have the bow out. So what I'm going to say here is... Oh, don't run into them. If I do not get anything good out of pod, which we are going to go check pod. If we don't get anything good out of pod, or minimal good out of pod, we assume it's Quake. Nothing good here. Eastern was mostly a bust, minus the big key of Hera that's logically required. Oh yeah, oh no, we got the flute. We're fine. Oh, the flute was in basement Hera. No, we are actually very slightly out of logic right now. Just reminding y'all, we're very slightly out of logic still. Ow, that hurt. I reluctantly accept. Fortunately, we haven't killed much aside from Cold Stare. I'm going to give myself incentive to go back to the back. We have 4 keys to this done. What am I doing, Fred? Oh, we don't even have a... Yeah, we don't have a 5-6. Okay, good to know. I'm going to give myself incentive to come to the back. Desert. Ugh. Ugh. That's not in logic for a while. Yeah. There it is. I need more arrows, actually. Ow, don't hug him. I don't have a... Actually, since I don't have a big key, let's just mirror. So lamp's here. So we have to go to the back. We have to beat this dungeon eventually anyway. I don't want to waste another key. But with 4 keys, the stuff in the back here, except for, you know, the stuff in Dark Maze and the stuff... Correct option there. Some of the stuff's out of logic here, but most of it's in logic. This is in logic. It's only locked behind 4 keys. And I hear they're in Rapture. Alright, there's nothing here we needed. Yeah, that's annoying. How do we do this? We have a fungus. We have a pyramid ledge. 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. Spiking a French vanilla big key here would be kind of funny and awesome. Just throwing it out there, game. Pader. Okay. We're gonna have to do our fetch quests here. I'm gonna leave Catfish Zora for now. Pyramid Ledge Catfish right now. I think that's okay to leave Pyramid Catfish right now. I'm actually going to buy a blue while we're here. Take bombs, no bomb left behind. Let's check Powder really quick. We have Orphan Pyramid, Catfish, and the blue chest there. Not blue chest. The Pyramid, Catfish, and Graveyard Ledge are orphaned currently. And we're going to go up to Turtle Rock and assume it's a vanilla quake, pretty much. Although we're going to check Eastern on Hera on the way. Yep, that's the plan. Let's go. I'm not going to check Spike Cave yet. Hey, Grick, welcome on in. Hope you're having a great night. Go this way. Again, I do not know what Turtle Rock actually is. We're going to find that out this trip. We're going to hope that it is that quake that we picked up. $11 would get me most of the way through Hype Cave. I could actually, not Hype, Spike Cave. I could cheat it. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, and actually pretty soon too, in addition to the stuff there, they've got a pretty nice little design that we'll be getting for the Starlight, where if you purchase a Starlight shirt, you will get a discount as well on, or rather, you'll be able, part of the proceeds will go towards. Sorry, I can't talk here. Part of the proceeds will go towards Starlight there. Fred, come on. There we go. Got in. We do need to check this, because as I said, this could be something, and it's not bad to check this. I mean, at this point, we're getting pretty close to our blitz. It's kind of scary. Totally worth it. Alright, at this point, I think it's gotta be Quake. The pieces are just here screaming to us that Quake's gotta be correct. I mean, we have full clear TR access. If we can get in the door. Okay. Can you come down, please? Thank you. We have full clear TR access if we can get ourselves in the door. This has to be right. Because if it's not, then there's only a handful of things left that it can be. Bingo. Well, it's better to be lucky than good. Okay. So what we need for Blitz mode in this situation, we need a pod big. We need a swamp small. We need a Thieves big. We need a GT big. And we need to find Ether. Those are the 5 things that will yield us a Blitz mode. GT big, we're just going to assume is going to be in GT, because it actually has a pretty good mathematical odds of being in GT. This is my R button on this. I pulled out a new controller because the other one had been acting up on the D-pad. This one, I haven't been liking the R button on this controller. Swamps. Okay, that's one of the ones we needed. Ow. Ow, stop it. Try not to take much more damage considering... let's just do this quickly. So, Swamp Small puts us down to 4 items needed for Blitz mode. If my count is still correct, which is 50-50, that's right. Can you get out of my way, please? It's garbage. We're gonna pick up the arrows just in case. We probably don't need them yet, but, you know, Meyer is on the foreseeable future. So again, Pod big. Thieves big. Ether. GT big. 4 items for Blitz. And 3 of them could potentially be in GT. Really? Thank you. Why? Oh, yeah, sorry, I do have to kill you if I'm gonna check everything. I forgot about this. I was like, why am I killing him? And then, right, this is not a entrance shuffle. Arrows. Nothing. Of use. But again, because we're still 4 items from GT, we kind of need to do this, and we're hoping it's more than just the swamp key in here. Alright, can we get the God roll here? 1 in 16. Let's go. I could hope. If you get the God roll, they both come near you and you can kill them all in 1 spin slash. Okay, again, 4 items to go for Blitz. Means at least 1 crystal is not in play right now. We have 3 crystals we still have. I can't remember that. Again, Aga 1 climb is in logic at any point here. I don't know if the Aga 1 climb is something we want to do right now, but it is definitely in logic. I will take that. Mess that up. Okay, so we'll just walk at them. The switch. Head down the stairs. Down. Take the hit coming up here. Where should we go? Hopefully. Have a red and a blue if I have to. Hopefully we don't have to bank them, but now it's time for you to all go play the sword jumble. Maybe you can get through here, or maybe you'll fumble. Let's see, hopefully you won't stumble. As we're going to go in here and try to go rumble. We're getting a blue cane, which means technically Spike Cave's in. Logic, as we go through there won't be a sin. We need to go in here right now. We're going to try to go run. We get a compass of uselessness to have our fun. Ouch, you just shot me in the back. We got the 6 horse there. We got the hair piece there. That turned out to be convenient where. So let's go back up now. Can you go and find the word here to see if you can get through that on side? Because we want to go back up here and get that. And compile is your word that gets you through the lovely thing. We dashed into the friend. The pokey heard us, ouch. So we'll go and try to finish this with our aura pouch. We're going to go and get through here and quickly go. Going for a vanilla kill. Hey, Death Drifter, welcome on in. Hope you're having a great night. This is a vanilla kill. There we go. That's the 1 cycle. And not even the wall. Do we go do Spike Cave? I should do Spike Cave, shouldn't I? Hey, no worries there, Moonrisen. Hope you're doing well. It's a nice key to have. Technically puts some of the 6-item logic into logic. I'm gonna leave Spike Cave for now. Let's go do Swamp. Swamp does have 10 items in it, so let's just do that, because I think that's going to be a faster path. Alright, so that was one of the 5-6. So what do we have left? We can beat this dungeon. We can beat Aga 1 at any time. The rest of the dungeons we need a single item for each of them. Well, plus the GT one, we need to go something else there. Oh, sorry about the fatigue there, Moonrisen. Hope it gets better for you. Hopefully you'll be able to get some good rest tonight, maybe. Okay, I think I moved one pixel too far over. Yeah. I was hitting that button. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the R button on this controller. We'll see. Oh, Hockey Night, fun. God bless you. Yeah, thanks to Veterans Day this week, we had 2 weeks of karate, or 2 nights of karate in a row, and that was definitely making my legs today say, oh yeah, you're gonna be having some fun here. Alright, I am legally allowed to do this. I was stated. At this point, I could stop saying it probably, but I'm legally allowed to do this. Thank you so much to Lana Bean for teaching me that trick. If you walk just right and then hook shot north, you don't have to worry about the wall. I do have a big key to this dungeon, so we literally can full clear. I am going to full clear the dungeon. I'm going to take the risk here. Down to 3. Oh, down to 2. Happy Friday of Doom, Neo. Hope you're doing well. Thieves sound big, Meyer big, GT. So yeah, 3 big. Three things of Doom left. Oh, you got it. Get off the thing, thank you. Oh, sweet. Hope that goes well for you there, Neil. Hope you enjoy the rest of it. Come on, Gorilla. I miss conventions. Okay, we would really like, by the way, we would really like Pod to be a pendant. Fred, that makes no sense. That's a great thing you're saying, all folks, but if Pod's a crystal, that's all 7 of our crystals, and we have our 22 items to, or not 22 items. If Pod is a crystal, then we have all 7 crystals. It means we have to go through the entirety of GT, potentially, as part of killing the Wabbits and trying to get the items we need for Meyer and also for Thieves. Here, we do not switch over to Red Cane until after we're downstairs, basically. Ouch. You always get in my way, sir. It's like you're programmed to do that. Well, I guess we can do it now. I just wanted to hook shot first. You will never shake that early. Should be good. There we go. 1 heart. Boomerang, actually not a bad thing if we're going to have to go through GT, which we're probably going to have to go through GT at this point. Very slight tap right and then dash down, and you can sometimes make it through that door without bonking. Key, fall down here, try to dodge around our friends. And I'm not good at doing the hold out the sword trick. So we're not going to try that. We're just going to do this the old-fashioned slow way. Stop that. Stop that, Fred. That's not the way you go. Ow, stop that. I have to miss this shot for some reason. Yeah, case in point. I hit it on the second one, but I never hit the first one. Pot 6. Oh boy. Now, in terms of our pathing, the pathing is very simple here. Was that the other 5-6 or not? I have to check that really quickly. That was not. Okay. So we go to pod. Straight up. We go finish pod. Again, I could potentially possibly know whether this is a crystal pendant, but honestly, it doesn't matter. We're going in and we're beating the thing, no matter what here in this situation. It is crystal 7. No! Alright, we definitely check the back first. I mean, we might not know everything, but we want to know how much of GT we have to search. Fastest path here is we're gonna just loop twice. In this situation. $20, so worth it. Ooh, how did I hit the correct pixel on try 1? 2, 3, all eyes on me. Okay. So we're definitely not going to GT yet, even though it'll be open. I mean, Thieves Town is number 1. No question. We beat Thieves Town next. The question is... after we beat Thieves Town, what do we do? That's the question. Probably I'd take Big Bomb to Castle Tower 1, honestly. And do Castle Tower. I usually like saving Castle Tower for the very end, but we need to do this. And we go in here. 4 bombs this time, hopefully. Gotta take an ouch there. Love that kill. This R button is acting up. I was trying to switch over, rapid switch to mirror, and weren't getting it. There we go. Let's go beat thieves. Alright, so basically, again, for those who are sitting here going along, what are you trying to... What's left, Fred? We do have to beat Aga 1. At some point here, but usually Aga 1 can be a great one at the very end of the seed. We also need to beat Thieves Town, which we're going to go beat right now. And we also need Ether in order to beat Meyer. So we have 2 items left for Blitz mode in this situation. So beating this dungeon is absolutely play 1. Ow, that was rude. Definitely go get the key, because we are absolutely checking the big chest here. We orphan nothing in this situation, because especially if we get Ether. Getting Ether is gigantically amazing, because then GT big is Blitz, which is your dream in a all-dungeon seed. Ooh, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it! Yes, we got it. Go. You should have looked under the couch there, sandbag. You might have found him there. Small key to ice. Okay, technically not needed at all in the seed because of the red cane. Red cane lets you logically beat Ice Palace with only 1 small key instead of 2. So we come through here. Grab that. Small key of uselessness. I mean, I guess it's needed logically for finding GT, but... Compass of uselessness. Okay. Now, one of our 2 answers is probably in GT. My problem is I want to be more thorough optimally, because if we go into GT and we don't, you know, the question is, you get one of those 2, do you stop without the other? It becomes a thing. So, it's kind of where I kind of want to almost be a little more thorough in this situation. I think we keep being thorough. A little risky. But do we do all the way catfish? I think we do catfish. Okay, I got a plan. It's a terrible plan. It is horrendous, but it's a plan. Technically, I really should have checked out Bumper Ledge there while we were there. Hey, folks! We are 1 item from Blitz mode. You know what, strangely enough? If I'm in a key sanity mode, I am always willing to gamble a GT big and GT. Because there's 22 locations in Gant's Tower that can hold the GT big key. Versus probably less than 22 locations outside there the entire game. So we're going to come over here. We're going to take our fire rod out. We're going to go bonk off this wall. We have the sword. This is perfect. Let's see if we can do it. I am willing to still check all the rest of the dungeons. Oh, we don't toss birds there, Gamer Bunker. The birds are the word. They get to stay. Should I be checking this? Probably not, honestly. You know what? Okay, we're gonna compromise on this. I'm realizing I have one Mire small. I'm gonna go 7 out of 8. Nope. Good. Keep the health if we can. That doesn't matter. We have silvers. The health doesn't exactly matter here in Mire. And it's very possible the small keys are not on the climb, but... Just take the hits. Nope. We have silvers. I don't have to worry. Again, we don't have to do the gold sword, orange sword kill strats of things because we literally have silvers. I will take this though, just in case. I could have just cost myself, you know, the entire match, potentially, if that big key of Ganon's Tower is in the Mire big. Hopefully we didn't do that, though. Back here. There it is. Okay. Wait a second. I think I hit it. I did. Back here. Thank you. There we go. So 3. I am willing to pay the ever so slight amount of things there to do this. Let's do Big Bomb into... Let's at least do Big Bomb into GT, into Angle 1. The worst this costs me is the time of taking Big Bomb home. Angle 1 is more of a... You gotta do it at some point, probably. We could do it after we finish Aga 2. You know, you can combo those back to back. We're basically done Kickloss. We just need GT big, which is probably in GT, but I'm being overcautious right now. Which I shouldn't be that overcautious, but... jeez. Just gonna walk this one. Check the pyramid ledge as well while we're up here. Reduces more off the orphans. Nope. Small key to GT. 4. Compass of uselessness. Okay. So it just means we would have gotten through. Good to know. Let's go up here. Ah, no. Quite high enough. Fred, what's your logic here? We still have to beat it, and if it happens to have the GT big, then that means that in GT we can just climb straight to the top. Fair enough. If you found GT, the big key in GT, then you could just skip all the chests. They're not that far out of the way, though. Can you please stop? Oh, funny game. Do we check that before we go into GT? The only reason to check that one, honestly, is to combo that with Ped. Okay, that's damn true stuff. Okay, sure. Do you mind? We're gonna go GT. We're just gonna go straight GT after this. Make sure we have enough silvers. Stun you. No guards were harmed in the crossing of that bridge. Now we are guaranteed, because of the mode rules, they decided, hey, if you're doing an all dungeon seed, we don't want people to have to worry about Ganon, the Aga Tower fight with blue balls, because it just makes it longer for no reason, despite the fact that there is legitimate skill in fighting Aga here, because on the ones that are 50-50, you don't know what's coming. And therefore, you have to position yourself appropriately to try to not take damage when the blue ball comes in, so if you're low on health when you get up here. But that I appear to be in the extreme minority in that opinion. That, you know, yeah, like that shot, for example, right there. Because I hit him to try to help save time by moving him closer where he's supposed to be. But if that had been a blue ball, I would have taken damage. Save quit? Yeah, save quit. Probably faster. Let's go GT. I probably should be being thorough. But the question is, what have I done that Ridley is going to have said, hey, Fred, I'm not doing this. I'm not gambling on this. And if so, we could be in trouble here. And we don't have a lot left. Head's in play. Pet. Pet is in play right now. Big key of Skull Woods is in play. That's mostly it, I think. It does scare me that I'm not following that right now. Hey, thank you there, Will. You're having a great night here. Alright, there are 22 locations in Gant's Tower that potentially can hold a big key. We are going to hopefully be finding it in one of those 22 locations and not one of the other locations that's outside Gant's Tower. Many times people do put guesses into chat with this being a tournament race. I don't know if that's the best decision. If you have no knowledge, you're allowed to type something, and obviously you have knowledge, you're not allowed to type anything in. Let's go. Small key to Meyer. Oh, no. No, 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 no. We do not want to see small keys to Meyer. No. No, 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 no. We do not want to see small keys to Meyer right now. Really do not want to see small keys to Meyer right now. We left one item in Meyer. It's about the only item left behind in a dungeon because we said, oh, this takes a long time. We only have one Meyer key. It's not worth it. 4 is the shovel. Ew, 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 ew. Oh, wait, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this one. I don't need this one. Let's go. I don't want to see a shovel. Shovel means we might have to leave the dungeon. No! That means another we'd have to leave the dungeon for it scenario. I don't want that either. It's a pain in the butt. Okay, 10 down, 11 down really, because we've seen the torch. That's very possible there. We'll have to see here, Will. I mean, it could be in this dungeon. We do have all the small keys. All the small keys help us beat the seed. Let's see if we can pick the key up and go on man. Hook shot to that wheel bonk off that cat. Now we're gonna push that block right there and not get a big key to help me stop singing that song over there. Oh, I like that, Will. Good one. Let's see. 14. Small key. No! 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 No, no, no. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. No. No. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's like really bad. 5 more places it can be in here. This is fine. I think I have to do tolerant in this case. Dang nabbit, this is... Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt, please. I mean, I don't mind the double dip in this dungeon, I think, but... Cute. Wrong yellow thing. Okay, we have to gamble. If we're going to gamble here, the rule is going to be that we follow the items we got in GT. Because at this point, I kind of have to stay with the gamble. So if it's not here, we immediately check Ether. Bombos has to be an almost immediate play. And Shovel. Probably do those back to back, combo those together. Those are all pretty close to each other. I hate you, game. It's not here. Okay. Really hoping it's here. Nope, okay. Chase the shovel. We can always swoop back after we check it. So if it's not here, if it's not shovel, and if it's not there, then we go or decreasing order of pain. Dash, please. Thank you. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I'm concerned because I feel like Ridley is a player who plays thorough. So I'm a little concerned here. I could be wrong about that, but... We couldn't have checked ped blind. Yeah, I would have had to pull ped. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, that double dip was required. The time is 1 hour, 42 minutes, 58 seconds to see with that discovery. We are now in what we refer to this channel as Blitz mode. Strap yourselves in because now it's time to fly. I totally wasn't having any form of cardiac event or anything like that. Totally not in the process of... Do you all mind? I'm trying to get to beat the game. Stop it. Okay. I feel... Okay. Yep, required... In addition to some of the other required double dips, which I do think... If I remember correctly, in our AD key swap, I do think Ridley actually, like, didn't do some of the standard glitches. Like, he didn't... I don't believe Ridley did, the tile, not the tiles, the... No, don't do that. I don't believe Ridley did Harapot and stuff, so that would hurt on this seed, because there was stuff upstairs, if I recall, that enabled you to do a single dip Eastern. Yeah, Meyerbeeke was the, like, worst case scenario. Calculated risk, which paid off, but definitely didn't, you know, it's not like we definitely didn't, like, start worrying about things while we were waiting for that risk to pay off. Give me a little extra magic, actually. Go. We have enough arrows. We should be okay. Yeah, because we get 5 after our friend. Okay, down here, over to the right, dash north. Hit the switch, dash north, grab the switch, hit the thing, dash down, and unfortunately just a smidge too fast. Which is weird, because that shouldn't be fast, but I feel like it is. Like, I go just a smidge too efficient there. There we go. here, pick this up, throw the pot. It's fine. Here's your arrows now. We're good on arrows. Hold down, get on the conveyor belt, and arrow. Get the 2. You're staying down. Oh, dude, get back. Jeez. Okay, we'll take that shot. That was totally intended. Get back here. Please. What are you doing? Really? About the bubble! Here we go. Walk into the room, dash north, 1 sword buffer, shoot. And out to the cape. The only one I really need right now is this one. Switch over to the fire rod. Will be fine in this situation. Move now! Alright, these are gonna fall off before, so let's do this again. I actually had enough time. Dang it. This way. That way. I'm trying to go too fancy. F2, we don't need anything here. We are going to fight Ganon, even though we do have potions and everything. Let's just do this really quick, because that just cost us like a quarter second. Or maybe not a quarter second, but like a second, maybe. Please don't tell me that was a poke. I tasked you not to tell me that was a poke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go. Time to go bonk bonk. Triple we got. Triple. Three is number 3. By the way, that's another reason I hate that flag for the Ganon ball things. Because by having that flag on, I was guaranteed I didn't have to worry about blue balls. Ganon could have, Aga could have shot a blue ball there. 50-50. Okay. Vanilla check. Lost of time. I'd probably lose more time checking for a Warbun. Oh, come on. I was holding that down. Okay, at least we're going to go in a good corner. Run away! Really? You're doing this to me? Stop that. Let's drink this potion to be safe. Oh yeah, I think you're also guaranteed no, this is an all dungeon thing again. This one's also guaranteed, which is also really annoying because the teleport should be factored in, but... Good, actually better there. 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. A little longer than I was hoping for. But I guess when you have to double dip Ganon's tower and you're not going to leave Ganon's tower in the middle, especially if you go down to Bombos. 150-50. We have taken the win on the seed. Thank you for the GGs there, everyone. Thank you there, Dead Guy. Thank you, Opno. Thank you, Will. Thank you, More Guy. Thank you, Zebum. Thank you, 8-Bit. Thank you, Calandra. Thank you, Tharkus. Thank you, Splat. Thank you, Zerk. Thank you, The Flounder. Thank you, Mikhail. Thank you there, Opno. Thank you, Crozard. Thank you, Zavid. Thank you there, Warbond. Thank you, Moonrisen. Thank you, Kikolas. Thank you, Grick. Thank you there, Wild Wolf. Thank you, Hexam. Thank you, Trick. Thank you, Desire. Thank you there, Neo. Thank you, Smilefires. Thank you there, Techromancer. Thank you there, Golden Shocker. Alright, folks, we are going to be doing a seed next. We're doing one of the Poot seeds for the week. There's 2 weekly seeds. Maybe I'll try to get both of them in tonight, but we definitely have to do one of the 2, because I have not done either of the asyncs this week. So we're going to be doing that. Normally I'd let you all vote, but we kind of got to get these seeds in if we can.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Dead Guy, thank you so much for the 200 bits. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Let's mark ourselves here. We'll see how things go with it. Oh, I should actually mark the game as Final Fantasy VI here. Alright, I'm going to take a quick stretch break, because I should go get my legs stretched out and stuff as we're going to get going on this. So, feel free, folks, by the way. Thank you there for the GG there, Jason. I'm going to let the credits just play just a tiny bit. I'm going to use the restroom. We'll let the ad break run. When we come back, we are doing some poops. So we're going to go do that. I'll be back in a few minutes. As I said, don't go anywhere. If you are not subbed to the channel, apologies, you can get quick. No, you're not going to get an ad break. The ad break's running right now, even better. So enjoy the rest of the ad break. We'll be right back. We're going to do some poots. Alright, we're back. Let's play out the rest of the credits here. Alright, so we'll get going here. So we're going to do some Worlds Collide here. Did I download the seed? I don't remember if I did. I think we went to the room and I did not download the seed. So let's download the seed really quickly. There we go. And let's get going here. We're going to get ourselves set up for this. Because it's time to go run. Have some fun now. Oh, we have to even do the whole music thing, too. Nice. We actually get music tonight. 28 bonks ends up being tonight's answer. Oh, dang it. Thank you there, Opno. I gotta figure out what's going on with these. Twitch. Which one is it? Shellgam? That's what I call it. Where's the file? Hold on, where's the file that's going on right now? Save modify. Treasure. Oh, treasure. Copy, paste. Perfect. Thank you. That'll help me get through everything there. Which one was that, actually? Let's find out real quick. Which one was that going to be? What one was that supposed to be? Which one's a broken image here? I just want to know why I'm getting that issue. Charge, let's go. Astronaut, silence.gif, or bomb throw.gif. One of those four ended up being. Alright, now which one's wrong? Okay, hold on. Emote slash. Hold on. I'm gonna find out right now. I want to find out what's going wrong with this. Emotes. Astronaut monkey does not have a space, so that one should be okay. Charge, let's go. Now you got me curious here. Wait. That emote's not even in there. Alright, I'm gonna have to look into that. Because that's weird. Yep, that's the one that was the one that won. I think. Alright, let's get going here. We're going to Poots. So let's go to Worlds Collide. For the tracker size, let's switch our tracker over to Worlds Collide. I've copied the file to our handy dandy flashcard. Ding! Alright, so let's do this here. We have got that closed. Let's switch this over to our Worlds Collide tracker. Let's get you all a prediction. Do I have a 110 here somewhere? Yeah, 109. Perfect. There you go, folks. We're doing Poots League Seed. Hey, thank you there, Overlord. So we're moving over to Final Fantasy VI for the seed here. We are going to be doing the Poots League flag set. And as usual, we're setting our prediction. The prediction line very often is a very good line when we have it at 1 hour and 9 minutes. So we are going to run the seed right now with that as our official line. You have 10 minutes to make a prediction about whether or not you think we can do this. We may try to get 2 seeds done tonight on it. Because there's 2 weeklies. Either I'm going to have to do it at some point tomorrow, and I don't know if I'm going to get that done before... I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream and do it. So... I'll give you all a chance to get some points on it. So again, for those who haven't seen Ultros, this league here...